Mommy, you're looking like I'm just another guy that came to check it, that came to wreck it. Not disrespect, but mommy, that's correct, cause what's in them jeans has got my mind hectic. I can see that you're feeling my fashion, or is it cause I'm flashing, or is it this
It's a remix.
just way too wreck?
It's a cover. No clue. Okay. Well, anyway, this is Start About with Monty and Andrea, and we're here tonight to talk about claiming your vision. It's kind of early in the morning, right? For everyone.
Yeah. Kind of.
In terms of if they're up right now or not.
Right. But also, so we've done.
Just one.
One this week. Wow.
Nope.
Yeah. So
yeah.
We have
3 blacks.
In a perfect world, we have 3.
I think this hour is a good hour, except it's kind of late, and everybody who's on right now is sort of just hanging out, which is interesting. But I can't hear you.
I wonder what's up with the Blab community as a whole. It's actually been. I guess he's doing what's his hip hop hops? Is that what it's called?
Hip hop hop.
Yeah, hip hop hops. Mm-hmm. So he was saying the other day that Roland Martin was on Blab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. I can't hear you.
Oh, I said, you know who Roland Martin is, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he did. I forgot what he said. He said it was someone, but. Oh, the former. Yeah, I remember the former, news anchor who, right?
Yes,
or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. No.
Although
yeah,
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Okay, so yeah, it's just Wi-Fi issues, whatnot.
Because I used to wonder about the people who had Wi-Fi issues, if they could see that it's a Wi-Fi issue or if it just shows up as regular. So clearly it's showing up as regular for me. Anyway, so.
Well, probably your end, but on my end, it'll say audio only. So usually when a person is having Wi-Fi connectivity issues, it just says audio only, but it gives you a picture of their face.
Right.
Or there.
That's what I thought it does both sides.
There's Yvette. Hey, Yvette.
Yeah, we were talking about her. Yeah, we were talking about her offline. What time?
Yeah, we always talk about.
What time is it for her?
It's always. She's in Phoenix with Daryl, where Daryl's located. So 2 hours maybe ahead of you. Yeah. Probably. Are you asking me? I have zero concept of time. Okay. 11:53. Hey, Laura.
Yeah, we're not the time people by any means.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess.
So anyway, I saw his because unlike any other Blab, in that show on Blab.
Yvette says,
and he was also
Monty,
on Meerkat.
First of all, I can't really hear you. I don't know. But it's okay. I'm sure it's going to get fixed because it's all good vibes from here.
Right. Exactly.
And that says, who needs time?
This was a test anyway.
No.
Hey. I wonder how does the
I don't know. I can't. Yeah. No, not currently.
Okay.
Monty's barring his name. No, he's not barring. It's just this thing with his house. Like the internet is crazy. Yeah. Like, see, he's popping back in, and I don't know. Okay, but Foxy tells, I've never met you before, but thank you for joining us. And Yvette, you're always welcome to come on. And it's Speak Your Vision, Claim Your Vision time. And everyone who ends up being on here watching this, the whole idea is so that we can use our collective energy for good to bring that vision to fruition. So if you want to join. I think it's better now. There's Yvette. She's coming on.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Is it the Wi-Fi issue? Yeah. Or it could be a blab thing.
Somebody else had an issue with the Wi-Fi, and they were like, "Hey, maybe it's a blab thing," because I don't know. It's always technical challenges sometimes.
Yeah, it's gonna work itself out.
Yeah, I don't trip. Hey, Yvette, how are you?
Hola, I'm good. Blab uses a lot of, she's like, fix your hair. Okay. Blab uses a lot of bandwidth. So
I wonder what you can do to fix that. Is that a coding thing? Or is it because there's so many videos going on all at the same time?
it's so many videos going on at the same time, and if you have other windows open, then you're totally going through.
Ooh, let me close all my windows.
So that's you have always a lot of.
So if you don't have internet that supports that, you're gonna get what's happening to you right now with the poor internet signal.
Very interesting. So tell us your vision, Miss Yvette.
Which one? You know, I have so many. I'm a visionary. It is what it is.
So what's your vision for the end of this week? How about that? We'll keep it very close.
The end of this week? But
yes.
it's 4 minutes to Thursday.
Well, that means 2 days, so you can make it happen. So let's make it happen.
So in the next 2 days, my vision is to lay the foundation for my other visions.
Okay.
That is the vision.
Okay, so it's Foxy who is here. Foxy, you're welcome to come on as well. Do you have a vision that you want to share with us? You have happy soul and a lot of la 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 la. Sleeping in the night. Okay, so I've never met you before, but so positive energy, good vibes.
Positive energy, all of those things. We talked about some things earlier. You already know. So other than that, I'm sorry. Let me get camera ready. I wasn't camera ready for all this. Okay, am I better now? Okay. All right. Let me check the lip gloss and all that. No, it's the problem with being a visionary is you're always thinking, and so I'm prioritizing right now. So that is my vision for the next 2 days, is to prioritize, and then when we talk on Friday, I'm totally gonna have some stuff done.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
On the second vision.
Oh, not the first, but the second.
Well, which one do you consider the first one?
Okay.
What we talked about today, or what I announced on the first?
What we talked about today.
Oh, that's the first vision. So then on the first vision, I'll have some things done for the first vision.
Okay. I'm holding you accountable.
I know. I need to be held accountable, like for real. Like I need a workout buddy.
And now Monty is going to hold you accountable, and Foxy tells us, well, you can follow Yvette. You need a cam. You don't have a cam? You should get a cam. Like, if that's one of the problems I want to solve with Blab, is everybody needs a free cam.
Like, you can't be on Blab with no cam.
Yeah, which is, I mean, she's asking, what is your first vision? I think you need an NDA for that.
Yes, an NDA is required for that.
Doesn't come with a cam.
Even though, MI6 says NDAs are not enforceable, so there's no point in them.
So what are I think the interesting thing about the NDAs is the only place NDAs matter are not Silicon Valley. because people in Silicon Valley really don't care about the NDAs as much as it is not duplicatable. So case in point, if the main part of the idea that makes it valuable, you know what I'm saying?
We missed it. The main part of it makes it valuable is what? And then you cut out.
You are the main part that makes it.
I know, right? It's really, it always should be come back to me.
It's funny.
But yes, no, I get that, because the you is the special sauce, you know, and that's the way I try to, it's funny, when I mentor other people, I'm always like, you know, what's for you is for you, and no one can take it from you. And the you is the special sauce. It really is. Like, you can, sure, a bunch of people make burgers, but yours has that special sauce, and people are going to like that special sauce. So maybe it's because I'm a chef and I go back to food. But yeah, anyway, so that's just kind of where I think about that whole process there. But as far as vision number 1 goes, that kind of puts us in that Silicon Valley space, doesn't it?
It does.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it does a whole lot. It's not even a kind of, like, it just straight up does.
Which means that in January, you really need to come see us in San Francisco.
I'll be there either way.
I'm fine. Okay. I know.
I'm gonna bring my scarf and my coat. I'll be there.
Foxy tells, I'm sure
it's chilly.
It's not as cold as I thought it would.
San Fran. Like San Fran's the cold.
When you're coming from a hot space, it's cold. 60 here, and I'm like, where is my jacket? Like, I'm on full-on jacket and scarf. 60. Mm-hmm.
Foxy tells us from Canada. How is San Fran cold? Yeah, I'm from Guam.
Well, when you're from Canada.
Yeah. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Let me see. I think we've met Zach before. Yes, I think so. We're sharing our Claim Your Vision. It's a startup community. Foxy, if you want to claim your vision in text, please feel free to do that. The more we share sort of the energy and the idea that we are helping each other go up, build up, be positive, be a conduit for each other. Even if we don't know exactly, full disclosure, it's just all about positivity. And Zach, feel free to come on. If you want to share your vision for your near future or your long-term future, we want to support you. Yvette's like,
Yeah, you notice I'm not doing anything. I'll show y'all a little trick in a minute. Or that's just out this. Right-click your mouse over somebody. Just right-click left, right, and then it'll stream like that. And then you move it to the next person, and it'll stream like that.
Oh, is that the script, or let's see?
Yeah, just right-click, boop, boop. Left, right, click, real fast. Left, right, click. See?
Oh, so much fun. Where did you learn that? That means you spent way more than 1 hour on Blab.
How do you do it with the Mac?
No.
Right.
With the Mac, I'm not sure, because I'm not Mac. I'm just PC.
Gotcha. Well, Andrea, how did you do it?
Don't know.
I'm using this like bamboo tablet thing, so it has 2 right and left.
A bamboo tablet?
Yeah, it's like a tablet for drawing on the mouse thing. You know what I mean? So.
That's how we've been making our props go up like super high. It's just letting the stream go, and you still have your hands free, and you don't hear the click, 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 click the whole time.
Got it.
Now we can look important.
And then like when you get to 1500, I'll switch over to Monty, and then I'll switch, and it just goes from there.
Cool.
Good night, Foxy.
Good night. Hope you get a
$10 Logitech camera. Plug it up. Come join us.
How is it where Foxy is?
His kids near sleeping, or else he would get it on cam. I run 4 businesses right now. I haven't had a day job in forever.
Wow.
So I love hanging out with others and chasing a dream. Share your 4 businesses with us. Maybe that would be interesting. And if it's a digital business, any one of them, that will also be even more interesting, just because we're naturally biased towards tech.
Are we? Did I send you the women in tech thing? No, I need to send it.
What is it?
It's a conference in April for women in tech. I got an invite to it, and I guess they're paying our way through the conference, but not you just have to get yourself there. And I'm like, well, I fly, so let's go.
Where is it?
Wait.
It's in New Orleans.
Oh,
When is
I'm down for any reason to go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Let me pull. I'll send it to you right now. Hold on.
May. Why isn't it in May?
Because it's in April.
Wouldn't it be nice for it to be in May? Like, just saying. What's that?
Let's see. What's what?
The buzzing. Monty got kicked off again.
So I saw myself
Stand-up, food truck, film festival, and podcast network.
Podcast network.
What you see, that's great. What podcast network? That's the first thing. Podcast.
Yeah.
So Monty knows who is it again?
Jared Easley.
Yeah. Is it Mixer G? Is that who it is?
Oh yeah. Andrew Warner.
Okay. There you go.
Big deals. I think
Andrew something.
Andrew Warner.
No, I heard you, but I was saying, I know you were talking.
No, I was saying Andrew's like a big deal, but he's more of a big deal person, whereas Jared Easley created a big deal conference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's Andrew's story is ridiculous and not believable at all. Like Andrew actually had a Super Bowl ad in the 90s, unreal. I think he was trying to give away, I want to say he was trying to give away like $1 million at one point in time. Just giving it away. You know.
$1 million giveaway. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, his company was called Grab.com, and it was just giving away money on some major level. Again, that wasn't even his first company, but that was just like the company that he got popular for.
I don't know who that is, but great. Podcast is under my name, Zach Lyman Podcast. I have space rental for podcasters, and they just use my connections to grow. Ah,
That's awesome.
I love that.
Yeah, we definitely want to have him. So the whole point of this is to start doing a podcast, or really structured around podcasting. So we want to probably interview you and talk to you about all that podcasting stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you, Zach, on Twitter if it's open to follow. I don't know. And I'll send you a message there.
Is he going to Podcast Movement? Zach, are you going to Podcast Movement?
Yvette, do you plan on doing a podcast soon?
You know, I don't know that I don't. The answer to the question is, do I plan to? No, I probably should. I just don't know what I want to podcast on.
What do you do blabs on?
All types of stuff.
You can do the same thing for a podcast. Like, what was the last blab? What was the last blab focus?
I'm a prophet, and I was giving prophetic word.
We could do a podcast about that easily.
So that's what I was doing, and so yeah, it's been an interesting time here. There you are, Ola. I told her, I said, "Oh, Blab." There she is. Okay, she's trying to call me. So when I first came on Blab, I used to cook because I was trying to get used to being on camera. And I do my cooking shows I haven't done one in months at this point. And then I just kind of pulled back the layers a little bit and decided to let my secret life out. And my secret life was the whole prophetic side. And did my first blab on that. It was 4 hours and it kind of blew a bunch of people away. And then I just kind of went back into hiding. And then I ended up doing another one with another lady. I do it every Tuesday.
I saw somebody doing a prophetic show the other.
What? They're all interesting. They're not all legit, but they're.
Well, they were doing.
And we call it prophetic. Are we talking about prophetic or psychic? Because there's two different things.
Say that it was. I don't know. They were doing something. And there's one that I don't remember their names.
Michelle and is it two girls?
I see one on routinely, but I don't in the same respect remember. I don't go on unless I see people that I know. So
no, Michelle and Melinda do one together. They're pretty frequent, and then Asaki and I are every Tuesday. And then there's a bunch of other people who kind of pop on and off. But again, we're getting into psychic versus prophet versus something else. So not going to get into all that.
Mm-hmm.
So curiosity, what
I believe that there's truth in everything. So
what are your thoughts about
my
numerology?
thoughts on numerology is even the Bible has biblical number meanings. So I believe it. I believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's truth in everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ola, come join us and share your vision.
Yes, ma'am.
Even though I know you just woke up.
He's like,
come join us and share your vision.
I'm visioning to open my eyes. It's my vision.
I was like, I've been open. She's like, no, I'm thinking again. Yes, let's not have another last night. Let's not have that.
What happened last night? Was she like,
Ola had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh no. I get it. No, I don't. I get it. So was it like a?
It was my fault. I told her there was a 6'5" man in the blab, and she came running. That was my fault.
No, it didn't.
That was my fault. Yes, you did, Ola.
Okay, so was the 6'5" man there? Question.
He was the one you came in on last night.
Oh, the realtor guy. So how did that? Wasn't he married or something like that, or had his wife next to him?
No, he tried to play the role. He tried to play the role like he was single with me, and I was like, "Oh, Ola." So, cause I'm not interested.
Oh,
I have my own interest.
You didn't vet, so Yvette didn't vet the man.
No, I did do my homework. He was flirting, so I was like, okay.
So is that?
And then I felt that there was no wife around him, and I was right. He told us that I was right. See, I said he had 2 kids, but there was no wife around. He told me I was right. So
maybe
it's not my fault that they were separated.
Mm-hmm.
So is maybe Ola's vision for the near future to acquire a man, unmarried,
unmarried man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were trying to find Ola an unmarried, single man, 6 foot and over, 40 to 45, retired basketball player turned coach.
Wait, what was the last one?
Retired basketball player turned coach.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's in Britain or British?
He can be wherever. As long as he's willing to go to Britain or bring her here.
I am Steve Frazier. Hey, how are you doing?
Hello, Steve.
Tonight or wherever you are in the world, we're doing a Claim Your Vision for the startup community. If you want to be a part of that positive energy, share your vision with us or just hang around. All right, and he's coming on. Let's see.
Awesome.
Ola says he doesn't have to be a retired basketball player as long as he's sporty or active. I really don't. Monty's sporty and active and also 6-something
Yeah.
and single.
I get yeah.
What's going on?
Hey,
Steve.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. So what was the question? What were you talking about? What's the theme? It's my first night on Blab, so I'm trying to get familiar with it.
Awesome. Welcome.
Thanks for. I think it's pretty cool.
Yes, welcome. And he had no filter earlier. That was kind of funny.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were like, these aren't readings. This is advice, and I was like,
I didn't really understand. I'm popping into a conversation, and then I started listening, and I was like, wait, this is really good advice, but it doesn't really seem like it's, but
Wait, what are we talking?
I was literally like private messaging somebody going, is this advice? Like, and then you said it, and I was like, guess I'm not the only one.
Oh, is this a Blab you were on before? Or something?
Yeah. I checked out a Blab. I just kind of went into it because I thought it would be something that could be beneficial potentially, and it was, I guess, but it just wasn't. The Blab wasn't what it said it was going to be. For me, it wasn't. But maybe some people got something out of it, and I guess that's what matters.
Oh, I love your positive approach to that. Okay. I'm already giving you props. So what kind of vision or what is your vision for maybe the near future or maybe the long-term future? Do you have a startup that you're putting together?
I am a neo soul recording artist from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and my vision is to continue doing what I'm doing, and that's making music that inspire people and it inspires. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, to keep making music and to inspire people. That's my number one vision, and to be successful in my terms, because I know a lot of people find success in different things, but to be successful in my terms later down the road.
So,
yeah. What's your vision?
Oh, my vision is to run the biggest, baddest, kick-ass conference in Asia Pacific.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And you, Miss Marie?
Yes, sir. I have so many visions. I have a multitude of visions. So
nice.
My immediate vision right now is we are in the organization phase, is what we're in right now. So we're laying foundation. So I'm gonna take about a week off of the prophetic ministry, and I'm gonna focus to do the business ministry, right. And then we're gonna get back on pace. He said my vision is to monetize my naps.
I know, I love that.
That made me smile because, see, we take naps frequently, and what
I wish I could.
You could, yes, you can.
It's 2 a.m. and you see,
Well, there's a difference.
It's the next day for her.
Yeah.
Are you so? Where's everyone from?
Oh, okay. I'm from Guam.
Okay.
And Monty, since he's probably breaking up, is from DC.
Oh, nice.
And Yvette, you know where Yvette's from?
Do I?
Arizona.
Does he?
I don't know. I was asking. I was like,
no. I was like, wait, do I know?
I'm not from Arizona, no. But yes, I'm currently in Arizona, but I'm not from Arizona.
Gotcha.
Can't claim that, Monty. Can't claim that. Don't want to. But then we have Ola in the comments, and she's from the UK. And then we've got Zach. I don't know where Zach is from.
Isn't he? No.
So yeah.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Oh,
Oh,
see?
I'm in Canada. I guess.
I'm in the Phoenix area, Zach Gilbert.
And I think it's Steve Frazier. That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Steve.
You know why? It's because the icon is different from your face. So I'm like, who's that? Okay. I'll get used to it.
Yep. So you're not very far.
There are a lot of people from Arizona on Blab.
I know. Where?
And as you notice, I don't.
Whereas,
Oh,
As
I
you
was gonna say,
notice, I'm not
Blab.
really in the mix because I'm never here. So
You're never in Arizona.
when I am home, I'm home.
Oh.
No, I travel a lot for whether it's ministry or for work. Because I think I was an NFL chef for quite a while, so I was traveling with the teams and that kind of stuff. And my bakery, if I wasn't in my bakery, I was traveling doing chef work or whatever I was doing. So, or for ministry or with Mason when I was his assistant. So it's just a lot of travel. Even though I've been here for 11 years,
Wow.
I was here for 11 years. I was never home more than a week a month for the first 6 years.
That's incredible.
Wow. Busy woman.
Yeah.
I like it that way. It keeps me out of trouble.
Barely.
Keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah, no doubt.
what is it? Zach got invited to the Blab office in San Francisco. That's quite interesting, Zach. Very interesting.
Uh,
I
Yeah. It's
know.
very.
You know what people should do? They should follow. We should follow each other on Instagram. That would be.
Instagram.
that would be awesome. You guys follow me, I'll follow you back.
Okay.
Oh, you don't Instagram.
I don't Instagram.
Whoever asks me where I perform, I'll perform. I'm actually performing in New York on January 23rd. Outside of that, I kind of perform around close to where I live, but I like to do a lot of traveling. So, where are you from? Where should I go next? You tell me where I should perform, and I'll be there. London.
Where can we hear
I'll
your
send a
music,
link
Steve?
right now.
How did you find out about?
I
About
was
Blab, Steve?
with one of my friends a couple weeks ago, and he was doing a Periscope, and one of the people that he was watching, they were promoting Blab. You should really try it. You can interact with people. It's a great way to network, blah, blah, blah. So I downloaded it, and here I am.
What device are you on?
I just switched to my computer. Earlier today, I was on my phone, and someone told me, I'm getting tips as I go, but someone told me to switch to my computer, and I definitely like this a lot better.
Hold on while I listen to Steve's music. I'm going to mute
I was just.
myself.
I'm gonna play it. Okay, let's all play it so we can hear it together. Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's go.
Mm.
I'm wrong, but two wrongs don't make us wrong. Let's get it on. The lights go on.
It's a little slow.
The candles are always on. Let's choose. Let me warm it up already. I know you like it, and I know where you want it, girl. Lady, I'ma do you like it. I can't wait to feel your body. I can't wait to touch your body. I can't wait to kiss your body, girl. Sexual is what we are. Today you say no way. say, oh girl, hold on. I know I'm wrong, but two wrongs don't make us wrong. So let's get it on. The lights, the games, always has changed. Let me warm it up already. Oh, I'm ready for it. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready, girl. That's how it feels. Ladies.
And the comedian strikes. Car alarms and cowbell, right? Got it.
It's always so awkward for me whenever other people listen to my music in front of me.
Yeah.
I
feel like-
figured I could feel it. I was like, let me come back. Because
Yeah.
I was in another thing. I was like, let me come back.
Could you feel that it was awkward for me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me come back and just do that. Yeah.
I didn't think I was showing that, but I could.
You're not. No, that's me. That's me. That's a gift. That's me. That's what I do. I was like, oh, where's Steve?
No, it's cool. It's one of those things that come with it, but it's just like, okay, they're listening to it, and then I'm thinking a million things. What do you guys think about it?
And you're trying to read every one of our reactions to get a gauge as to what we're thinking and the theory. Yeah, I know.
You can tell by your voice it's great. I love your voice. And then the melody, did you put that all together?
Yeah.
Like just everything.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
It makes me think that there could be a channel just dedicated to music, especially like.
What he means to
Breaking
say is
music
there
and-
should
and
be a
putting-
channel for on Bob for music.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, up and coming music. Maybe you can start one.
You're right.
Yeah, because Boomy was doing that and she just stopped doing it.
Who?
I don't know why she stopped. Boomy, like she's been in the music industry for like 20 plus years and she just stopped doing it.
Is she a
And then
musician?
someone else took over her Blab Stars Live and it just completely became something different. So I don't know.
How's the?
Mm.
Sorry, I'll type it. Sorry.
No, you just talk. They can hear you.
Even if I'm talking, I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Is that Luminate Me?
Hola,
Hola.
eh.
I was gonna ask, what is the neo soul scene like in London?
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. London loves some soul music.
What's the girl?
You're breaking out, Monty. I really want to know what you're about to say.
The Empire Girl. Hold on, I'm gonna come back.
The Empire Girl from. That's all I got. I don't know. I couldn't read into that. It's big. You should go on. You should go and visit Ola in London.
I'm definitely trying to.
Yeah, you should.
To venture out, for sure. I really want to go out of country. I know that on my SoundCloud views, a lot of my listeners are from Berlin and London too, but it doesn't tell me specifically where in London. So I'm definitely going to do that. I just got to figure out dates and times.
Okay, so there is
A lot of artists do well and they groom in London. I worked in the entertainment industry for a while. And they grew them in London, and they come to the U.S. once they get a following, and then
Take over.
they break. Mm-hmm.
I was just about to say, there's someone you could be talking to about music, and I'm like, oh, it's Yvette. There's someone else also on Black.
Chris.
Maybe.
Chris with Nappy Roots.
Yeah, Chris.
No,
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Chris Weeks. Mr. C owns a record company. So Mr. C. Chris Weeks is the Nappy Roots. I mean, I worked in music and industry for I was 14. But yeah.
Wow. Well, maybe there's a reason why I joined the group then. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Everything. You see, I'm telling you, it's that energy, your vision. So you come on and.
Oh. Let's see if we can get Chris in here. Chris is probably asleep, but let's see if we can get him in here.
In Texas or I don't even know.
He's on the East Coast, I think.
Oh,
He's
Carolina.
in
North Carolina. Okay.
one of the Carolinas.
Georgia, maybe?
One of the
North
Carolinas. Did I not tag him?
I think it's Meeks.
It's the Chris.
I think it's Meeks, honestly. Let me check.
No, it's
Or
Weeks. It's
Is it?
Weeks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
I think it's like the Chris
Okay.
Weeks or something.
Chris Weeks _. There you go.
Oh, I had the
At
underscore in
Chris
the wrong
Thinks.
spot.
Okay. I still can't talk.
If someone comes in here, Zach, it's gonna be your fault. See, it's gonna be.
Chris does not stink. Just putting it on record.
Zach, do you do stand up
Clearly.
around here? I know you said something about stand up, but do you stand up around here? Taylor Dean is in the
It's
building.
Taylor. And Paul Woolens came in too. Hey, Paul.
Good to see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're doing now is we're sharing or claiming our vision by sharing it with each other, whether it's your immediate vision or short-term vision or long-term vision. And you don't have to share the details, just what it is that you want so that we can all collectively work together to pass that good energy on and make things happen together.
And if anybody wants him to see, I
I
can
can pop out because my signal kind of
I can pop out as well. I just want to thank you all for the opportunity, and I did follow you. So the energy in this room is really really cool. So hopefully the next person that pops in can carry it.
Thank you
cool.
for joining us.
Appreciate
Mhm.
you. Release.
God bless y'all.
God bless you too.
Oh, I can't join again. Taylor, we love you.
You're trying
Don't
to
even
do
ask.
it.
We love you too, Taylor. Hmm.
Yes, Taylor.
And if
yes.
there's any resistance and you just feel like I don't want to be on camera talking about my stuff, you could just type it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's the one thing I appreciate about Vlad.
So my
I like Yvette's face, but it's just the expressions he's like.
I don't want to keep talking because I'm like, Monty's finally got good sound. Like, let him talk. Let
No,
him talk.
I appreciate about Vlad the
And talk to each other
ability to build
and
communities and talk
actually get to
about how people are going to respond. It's all cool.
And be able to hear each other. Have good
Well, in the morning,
connections.
for some reason, his Wi-Fi is great. So I think we're probably going to do it more in the morning too, just so that Monty.
It's probably high traffic in his
That's
area.
probably what it is. See, oh, it's almost how long we've been on. Yeah, it's that hour. It's that hour mark, right? Okay.
I'm sure it has been.
But yeah, so my visions, so we could just talk about the visions without like fully talking about. So these are the visions. The visions are I have two massive umbrella companies, one in the tech world and one in the kitchen culinary world. And I'm going to combine those two. And then I also have my prophetic company, which is also business consulting. So I've got the 3 things plus the books.
Okay, put the number.
This seems like a lot when I'm putting it out there.
Why don't you put the number out there? Because you have a number, right? A long-term number, the big number. Put the big number out there. How about the
which number?
When we talked about a couple weeks ago. It's like,
oh, the number that I want to be my personal income?
Yes. Okay, we'll go with that since you remember that one, right?
That number's gone up.
So
I've
let me ask you this,
decided.
and I'm going to say this
gone
really
up.
specifically. Personal income. How do you define personal income? Do you define that as gross actual personal income that you actually have to pay taxes on?
She's talking about. Go ahead. Sorry, I'll just let you answer.
I define my personal income as in what is cut out to me for my personal use.
Right, but so I frame it this way: if you consider what you can control versus what your gross revenue would be better than your personal income.
Yeah, I think what he's saying is based on the structure of taxation and whatnot. Like, for example, Steve Jobs will pay himself. So
you could have as a whole lot of money as your income.
That's why we'll be incorporating in other countries. And yeah, well, that I understand that I've already got some expert advice on that, and I need to get some Swiss citizenship,
which is where some people will be very soon, right?
Actually, yes, very soon. Actually, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's say money in the bank to buy shoes.
Right, and so as soon as I get my first 250,000, where I can buy my Swiss bank account, and that I have extra to put in this bank account, so I can get my citizenship. I'm gonna get my citizenship. It actually costs 400,000 to be able to open a business and all of that there. So that's part of it. But that's one of the next. That's one of the visions. So and if necessary, if we have certain investors, we may umbrella up underneath current existing Swiss companies.
I guess you broke up for me too, but I think I know. So
no, I was purposely kind of break up. I was like, we're on the record. We're on the record. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't say anything. It's been ventriloquism.
Zach says 300K after taxes. Well, that's not too shabby.
Nice.
I've always wanted to.
So,
oh, go ahead.
You've always wanted to what?
Nothing. It was irrelevant. It was just a random comment.
Oh. Yeah, and then I had to talk to myself about putting a limit on it. It's like it has to be this amount or more. And then when I really start getting the big scope of everything that I'm doing, but then I have to understand that, and we shared this when I was talking about my number before, was that in sharing that, I realized, like, and I said then, the money's not for me. So even if it's my personal income, that's money I'm going to put into something else to do some service work. So that's really the kind of place I'm trying to go with that. So, I mean, I live comfortably. I have what I need. And yeah, of course, you always want to upgrade a little bit, but I'd rather, feed people, or, my heart is for what I call the in-between. And that's people who make too much for assistance, but not enough to make it. Mm-hmm. So I believe that there needs to be programs established for them and within that. So
I love that, because it's probably the people that work the hardest that have supported the most, based in like the current way that help is structured here in this government, the U.S. government. So completely get it.
Right, and like even all of the feedback that people are giving for, like, for example, the what the Zuckerberg's doing, and they're calling it philanthropic capitalism, and how all it takes is one person with a bad plan to, because you don't have to show what you're doing. But people have been doing that for years. And what's the difference? I mean, companies can fund secret projects all they want. So why are people condemning what they're doing when they're doing it for a greater and common good? So when I think about things like that, I go, okay, even in that aspect, I have a friend who's doing the same thing, and it has been doing the same thing, has working on it since I met them. And they're like, well, I don't want to be a nonprofit because I want to use my own money and I don't want to be regulated. Okay, great. So not being regulated gives you the opportunity to be able to help more people and do whatever you want. And the people are, well, there's no accountability. There's no accountability. There is accountability to yourself and to those that are on your board. But as far as where, like for me, where I'm going, I want every company to be at a point where it's giving back. And then I also want to be able to give back and start new initiatives. Because I love what Jack Ma said. Jack Ma said, anything more than $100 million isn't for you. Mm-hmm. That's for the world. That's for the people. And, when he said that, I'm like, even $100 million, I mean, it's a lot of money, but he's like, $100 million will make anyone last for a lifetime. $100 million, anything over $100 million isn't for you. Give it to the world. I'm like, okay, that I can co-sign on that. Even with the $100 million, look at how many people you could help.
All I was saying, same in the UK, single parents sat at home gets more money than a single parent with your own business and studying. Yep. And that's the reality. Mm-hmm. And sort of people stay, the sad thing is people stay in that zone of not doing anything because they feel that if they do, they're not going to survive.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And it's scary. It's scary that people feel that they're stuck, but that's how the system has decided to make people survive. They want people dependent on the system. So that's why they've designed it that way. Like, oh, you're going to sit at home? Okay, it's almost like we're going to reward you. But that person who truly needs your help, the single mom or even the family who just doesn't make quite enough. That person, who can't get help anywhere because they're not in this guideline, not in that guideline. As I said, I call it in-betweens, and that's the heart of ministry that I have, and I think there's a business space for that as well. And not only that, but re-education and helping people to learn how to own their own business or have a side business and have other things that they can build with. So when you get into that, it's like even like this morning, I've been going through this phasing period. Anyone who's friends with me on Facebook knows I've been unfriending. It's because a couple months ago I got this vision of, I had this house, I was shown a very possible house for me to be in. And I was like, I couldn't even take a picture in this house and post it because most of the people on my friends list wouldn't be able to process that. Mm-hmm. And so when I realized that, I'm like, well, if I wouldn't invite them to my home, they shouldn't be on my friends list. So I just went through and I just started deleting. I went from 1,000 friends to 200-300, however many I have now. And in that skimming out period, I had to realize when you start having big vision so big that you can't even speak it to small-minded people, and it's not even small-minded people, just to most people's minds can't comprehend that. And then, well, yeah, right, how are you gonna do that? Yeah, right. And everyone wants to speak against it. So I just learned to just not say anything and just do it. And if I do speak to you about it, it's a huge compliment because I don't really speak to anybody. Like, I'm so quiet most of the time. That's just a ministry thing because, prophets don't really speak a whole lot. We just kind of keep to ourselves. So I keep to myself. I blab when I blab. And pretty much if I'm not on here and I'm not on the phone with my friend or Ola, mm-hmm. I'm being quiet somewhere. Mm-hmm. Even if I'm working, I'm just being quiet.
Yeah. I agree. I'm the same way too. And there's this it's like I always remember this one video. I don't even remember who the man who was speaking, but he was saying, be careful what you talk about, do it, because most of the time, most of the people who are around you smiling are also sticking out their foot at the same time. So it's a very sort of, it's a space where you want to really, or you have to really discern between who you're surrounding yourself with the type of energy you're sharing, the information you're sharing, and make sure it's people who really have that good intention for you. So being equally yoked, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Monty is. Are you still there, Monty? I wonder if you can hear us. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Yvette, it's getting kind of late. We are always on a schedule, right? No, I love you. Ola, we love you. She's probably not here anymore. But we're gonna shut it down for tonight, and then we'll come back again tomorrow. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you all. Thank you for allowing me to share my limited scope of my
Yes,
vision.
okay. Very well.
And look, and now Monty's back, no problem. But bye, guys.
Bye. See you later. Close me.